Hey everyone, Kyle once again. Welcome back to another episode review. This is for another new series that just came out called Mission Yozakura Family. Now it's a spy series. Now, depending on how this one goes, I mean, is this just this just came out just the same day of Go Loser Ranger, right? So it just depends, if I have the time, to review this though. But I just want to give the first impression of the first episode that I gave of this episode. So, well, overall, I like this first episode of this series. But I'm not entirely sure. Depends how it goes. Like I said, I may review the series or I may not, though. But if so, even though I won't review this on the channel though, but I'll just continue watching off camera though. But like I said, it depends though. Because I don't do two reviews on the same day. I usually don't. Usually I do one series on one different day, right? But it depends though, like I said. So we'll see on this episode, but we'll see on this series though. But anyway, but the first episode of this series of Mission Yozakura Family, I did. I'm sure this is probably a spy series mixed with some other stuff from different series though, but overall I did like it though. And so first impressions, okay. But with the characters, okay, our lead guy by the name of Asano, he's a kid who lost his whole family in a car accident. So he has a little trouble connecting with people, right? It's not that his three of his classmates asked him to go out with him, right? Karaoke or whatever, play soccer. I mean, it's not that he wants to do the stuff though to hang out though, but due to his family tragedy, he doesn't have a hard time connecting with people, right? It's not that he's shy or anything. It's just hard to what's the best way to say it, connect with people, right? Except for with his childhood friend, by the name of Matsumi, who's very nice, sweet, right, and always nice. Is always nice to Asano, right? They were childhood friends, so. And then when they're about to have their share lunches together, the teacher, the vice principal, I think, Mr. His name is Koichiro, which turns out he's the older brother of Matsumi. And after that, he calls Asano to his office. He starts showing him pictures of Matsumi back even when she was little, kind of freaking the kid out. And all of a sudden he goes and pulls a knife on him, right? And then also this girl, all in white, comes out. Yeah, so she pushes this button. She and Asano disappears. Then he wakes up in this room with all these people here. I mean, all these characters. You have this big, huge person with a bucket over his head, with a face drawn on. I'm like, what is this? Is this a guy who kind of was this a rival or something? Someone who was like a member of what's his name, Johnny, with Plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy, who carries Plank, with a face, right? I mean, bucket over his head, face drawn on. I'm like, what is it? But a relative of Plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy. Yeah. And then we have this guy, in a garbage can, Then again, another guy with a hoodie with like cats. Looks like kind of like that thing with cats. And again, the girl in white and this girl, other girl. Like each one has their own color basically. One's, of course, with Matsumi's blue. The girl in white. The guy the trash can is green. The other girl you can say is purple or magenta. You can say. And then the other one with a bucket over his head. I don't know what color he is because he wears a lab coat and a white shirt. And the other guy with the black hood with the cat thing, obviously meant to be yellow. So the Matsumi, he wakes up wondering who are these people, and Matsumi introduces to her family. All her siblings. Are siblings, right? And she tells them that she comes from a family of spies. So originally, first he doesn't buy that. He thinks it's a prank, but he picks up a gun, fires it. It's a real gun. So, and the one that was after him was the eldest sibling of the family, who's basically he's a complete nutcase, and because he's so overprotective of Matsumi, because there's a flashback to one day where he almost lost her. And because of that, now he's been like overly obsessively protecting her, right? So that's why nobody like they mentioned this third year student, asked her out. They basically threatened his life, and everyone was around her except for Asano. I mean, so this guy is basically he's just crazy, Yeah, it's one thing to protect a family member, but not just being so overly obsessive, So the guy is crazy. At the same time, he is the best in the family, though. But so, and he's been meaning to take out Asano for some time, even though the guy has not done nothing wrong. Just be friends with her. So, and. So they try to do the can to protect him, but there's a way for his life that he can be protected. There's a way for his life to be protected, is to marry her into the family, because they all have a ring on them, right? And if he marries Matsumi and he has a ring on him, right? It's a rule that even a Koichiro can't break. So, because he becomes a member of the family, and Koichiro can't kill him because it's a bound rule basically. So he has to accept the rule and he can't break that. So, even though Matsumi says no though, because she knows about Asano's his family's tragedy, right? So he can't put him through with another family because of losing his family. But the family members the siblings will do the best to protect him, and also just by out of nowhere, Koichiro, he's already in the room in there as a master spy. He just also just appears he just basically teleported in the room with no one else noticing. So like even with the one that's in the garbage, the siblings in the garbage can basically has these Dr. Octopus arms, tries to fight him, does no good. Or the one in the bucket basically just bulks up his one arm, basically smashes smashes his face and butt. He has these wires protect him. It's one of his weapons, like these these wires called like a spider something, And so they all try to fight him off. Even the one other girl fights with these drones with guns, doesn't do no good. They try to hide him behind this painting, don't come out. Even Koichiro is not affected, not fooled by the guy with the cat, hoodie, not fooled by his disguise. So she tries, and then not even fooling Matsumi in disguise too as well. So he goes and says, "Hey, I guess basically you and I will, you can okay, you can I won't harm Asano basically, but you have to remain in this house forever. No internet, no friends, no phone, nothing. You and I will you'll just be here forever." I'm like, this guy is just batshit obsessed crazy, And then, but Asano comes out and says, she's always there. She's always there for me, So I'm going to do the same for her. So basically, I will marry her, and also to save my life as well. So she throws him a ring. She throws him a ring, but Koichiro catches it with his threads. So no, that's not gonna happen. But even though the ring and is right there in front of Asano, he presses on determination, grabs the ring, and puts it on him. And even to much of Koichiro's surprise, even he's slightly pissed about it, because how did he? He even says that's impossible. So now that he has the ring, he's now in the family now. He even calls him Big Bro, much to his dismay, because you get that look on his face. But it's a family bound rule, so he can't be touched now. So now that he's in with the family, so he's now part of this now. And so even though the siblings are yay and all that. So, but the first episode of Mission Yozakura Family, the first episode I did like, though. Now, compared to the ones I've watched, well, Go Loser Ranger has been the best one I've seen yet, though. But now we'll say why I watched it compared to the other ones I watched. Is it better than Chain Soldier? Is it better than Soul Leveling? No. It's not. I mean, the story is simple. Characters are simple as well. But it's not going to be the best one I've watched yet, though. I mean, the ones I watched easily, has been the best ones I watched was Soul Leveling, and as of so far, Go Loser Ranger so far. So, but episode 1 of Mission Yozakura Family. I mean, like I said, how it goes depends on how depends if I feel like doing the both on the same day, right? But if so, at least I review the first episode to get this to feel how I feel about the series. I mean, I like it, but if I don't review the series on camera, though, I'll watch it off camera. And for all I know, it's gonna be a long series. It's gonna be basically like a two-core series all at once. So yeah, it's gonna be like 27 episodes, I've heard. I'm like, jeez, it's gonna be plenty of time to watch this, So yeah, so I'm not entirely sure though, but this depends on next Sunday if I do have the time to review, because I'm reviewing Go Loser Ranger the same day, so. But we'll see though. But the first episode I did like, though. I didn't love it, but I did like it overall. So we'll see how it progresses. So, but episode 1 I did like, though. Not saying it was bad. I didn't love it though, but overall, yeah, I did like it though. So I'm interested because I'm always sucker for these spy type of things. I mean, I did watch the first two. I mean, last year, I reviewed the 2 episodes of Spy Classroom, and I didn't finish it though. So, yeah. But as far as the spy is going, I mean, obviously the best one I've watched is Spy Family easily. I mean, I don't know how anything can top a Spy Family. So, but we'll see that though. But we'll see how this what I feel if I feel up to it though. But we'll see though. But as of right now, episode 1 I did like. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time. Later.